Top 10 Tips for Financial Success. For various people, financial success in 2023 means different things. Some people may interpret this as finally finding that well-paid job or receiving those lucrative orders. Others simply define financial success as being able to pay their bills and handle emergencies while still having a little something left over to spend on the occasional extravagance. The following advice should help you realize your dream of having enough money to get from one end of the month to the next without worrying about how you will pay your bills. Have a small emergency fund stashed away to help you deal with any emergencies life may throw at you without going into mindless panic. And still have enough money left over to afford a vacation or some other luxury. But before we begin, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for such amazing and informative videos. 1. The Emergency Fund. There are various advantages to saving a little each month for an emergency fund, including: it reduces financial anxiety by providing you with a reserve that you can use if you run into a tough spot. It will lessen the impact of unanticipated events, such as high medical costs or unforeseen unemployment. It offers a bridge financing source for any unforeseen needs that arise in between paychecks, preventing you from having to dig into any long-term investments or savings you may have to cover such bills. Last but not least, and possibly most crucially, having an emergency fund is a great way to manage your finances because, let's face it, if you can save for this, you can save for anything. 2. Paying off debt. To maximize your income, you must pay off all of your debts. In the long run, all debts are bad because they eventually represent a long-term drain on your resources. You may argue that some debts are good debts, like your home or student or investment loan, for example, and others are bad, but in the short term. Only certain debts are good. Here are just a few justifications for why it is wise to pay off all of your obligations as soon as you can. Settling all of your debts gives you total control over every penny of your revenue, which is an amazing feeling. Gives you more immediately available money for spending, saving, and investing. Eliminates the anxiety and stress that debts inevitably bring. 3. Creating an early retirement plan. Planning to retire at 50 is one of the most highly regarded financial objectives. Why is this? There are times when reaching retirement goals takes longer than anticipated. If you plan to retire at 50, you will have plenty of time to do so by 65, just in case something goes wrong. Insufficient health may force an early retirement. You will be prepared if such a situation arises if you plan and prepare for early retirement. Early retirement allows you to spend more time with your family should circumstances change and make it necessary. Even if you don't want to retire completely early, making plans for one can enable you to live a little more leisurely and avoid working as hard in later years. It is preferable to be able to retire early and choose not to do so than to need to retire and be unable to. Planning for an early retirement has the additional benefit of allowing you to build a larger retirement investment portfolio earlier, which will allow you to save for it with less effort later in life. 4. Establishing multiple income streams. One of the better financial objectives to pursue is having numerous streams of income since it acts as a sort of income insurance. After all, you never know what can occur, and even if you absolutely adore your job, that doesn't mean that it will continue indefinitely. Additional justifications for thinking about establishing various sources of income include the following. One of your sources of income could assist with debt repayment, retirement savings, or providing you with the necessary cash flow to enter semi-retirement at a young age. A part-time, side business could be the answer if you are thinking about starting your own company but are not quite ready to leave your full-time employment. You will never have to rely on a single paycheck if you have multiple sources of income, which obviously gives you far greater financial stability. Last but not least, having various sources of income makes it much simpler to achieve other financial objectives. 5. Strive to increase your net worth. Do everything you can to increase your net worth, whether it be by paying off debt, saving more money, growing your income, or doing all three. Find new ways to earn money or strategies to get paid more for your work. If you calculate your net worth each month, you'll notice it increase over the course of several months. And it feels wonderful. 6. Using insurance to cover risks. Choosing the proper level of insurance coverage can be challenging. Some people pay way too much because they have way too much cover, while others have nowhere near enough cover. A good financial objective is finding the correct balance. Here are some tips to assist you in doing so. Keep your auto insurance as cheap as you can, especially if you have a long history of cautious driving. Shopping around and comparing prices is an excellent approach to minimize this amount while still receiving the best coverage. If you have health insurance, think about choosing the highest deductible excess you can. You can always cover the difference with your emergency fund. Because the cheaper premiums will offer you plenty of spare money to play with if you only seldom use your insurance. Anyone, regardless of age, should have life insurance since it can assist pay for funeral costs and ensure your family's financial security in the event of your passing. Finding the ideal balance is crucial in this case as well. Make sure you have enough protection to achieve everything listed above without getting so much protection that you are valued more dead than alive. If you want to keep your costs down, you might want to stick with term life insurance. Because it is typically less expensive than adding critical illness insurance to the policy and enables you to get the exact amount of coverage you require without paying too much. This should be enough to cover any significant debts, like a mortgage or loans, so as not to leave your family in financial peril. 7. Seeking expert counsel. A qualified financial advisor can make a big difference in your ability to succeed financially in 2018. Our team of experts here at Spectrum FA can, for example, help you get the right kind and amount of personal protection insurance to protect your family and/or your business against the financial impact of unexpected long-term illness, critical illness or death. 8. Finding a job you love. Creating multiple income streams, ending your stuff addiction, planning for an early retirement and paying off all your debts all serve to achieve one ultimate goal. Namely gaining financial independence and with it the ability to do the type of work you love doing, even if it pays less than the job you're in right now. At the end of the day, working should not just be about making money, it should be about achieving a sense of satisfaction and feeling good about yourself and your life. 9. Make a future investment. Young people typically don't give retirement much thought. But it's crucial. Even if you think you can always plan for retirement later, do it now. The growth of your investments over time will be amazing if you start in your 20s. Start by increasing your 401k to the maximum of your company's match, if that's available to you. After that, the best bet is probably a Roth IRA. Do a little research, but whatever you do, start now. 10. Keep your family secure. The feeling of safety starts at home. A safe, protected house is the best way to protect your loved ones. While home security systems can be an option for some, they can also be a tight expense for others. But securing your home need not be expensive. There are plenty of low-cost measures that you can start implementing today to help your family feel safe in the place they're in the most. Keeping your doors and windows locked, updating and reinforcing locks. The first step is to save for an emergency fund, so that if anything happens, you've got the money. If you have a spouse and/or dependents, you should definitely get life insurance and make a will, as soon as possible. Also research other insurance, such as homeowners or renters insurance. So, if you're interested in learning more tips, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified by our new videos. If you like the content of the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down your thoughts on this. Thanks for watching till the end.